How's it going, CRUIZ'N familia? Welcome back. Today is Sunday, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick update on the truck. My family actually left last night back to Jersey, and they're gonna be up there. Well, my father and my mother is gonna be up there for about another week and change, and then they're gonna be going back to Puerto Rico. But I want to give you guys a quick heads up of what I got going on. Truck is running good. It doesn't overheat so far. I've driven it, I want to say about a good 30 miles at least, you know, because I didn't have the chance yesterday. But I took my fiance last night for a ride, for a cruise. Actually ended up going to follow my family out from my house all the way out to 66, and I followed them for a little bit, and you know, then went back on 29 and honked the horn 3 times, waved at them. They were all throwing kisses. It was awesome, man. I'm really sad that they're gone. They were here for a week and change, and it passed by so freaking quick. So let me show you guys what I got going on. So this is what the truck got done this weekend. I didn't post much. There is a few pictures here and there on my Instagram, which is 703_CRUIZ'N, just like my channel. And I have post pictures there that I haven't made videos of. But this is what I got going on. So I got my brand new 3-row aluminum radiator with the aluminum shroud around with electric fans. Electric fans got connected. I received my chrome hoses for my radiator, both top and bottom. The top one is a little longer. I couldn't get a 34, so they ended up giving me the 38, but no biggie. Got the 24 at the bottom. Ended up getting the chrome water pump. In the back you guys can see the timing chain cover, which is also chrome. Dress up kit, part of the dress up kit, which is my breather and both my valve cover caps. And I ended up buying this online. I think it was Spectre, not sure. But these right here are not perfect. You know, they're a little bit peeling, a little beat up, but these are from the late 80s, early 90s, maybe a little older. I'm not 100%, but I bought these in Carlisle. But you guys can see the key inside. So these are old ones that I bought at Carlisle for about, no BS, these were probably, I want to say about $6, maybe $4 for the bag of 8. Have all of them. I was actually gonna end up putting the ones that came with the kit, which were these right here, tie downs, valve cover tie downs. And I don't know if you can see, but they're rusted. These literally came brand new in a pack, but the quality is so crappy. The inside is all rusted, and there's actually a few that are completely gone, so they wouldn't tight, you know, like you see the grooves, they're completely shaved. And again, these were all from a brand new pack, so I ended up chucking these to the side. I'll probably use those for a project or something. These are good. These are the ones that came with it. But you know, for the top to come like this from the, you know, brand new from the factory like this one's really bad. It's pretty crappy. So that's why I ended up using the other ones that you guys just seen. I bought those like maybe 2 years ago at Carlisle. So I ended up going with these instead because they stay and they tighten the bolts up. I gotta tighten them down, you know, every so often as I drive, because the seals and the gaskets, they are so spongy and, you know, thick that every time, it builds up pressure and I drive it and it gets a little wetter, I gotta tighten them down because they are really thick. But that's what I got. My father ended up surprising me with my Edelbrock carb cover. He also gave me a chrome oil pan, and the reason why you see a little blurry is because when we put the seal on the block, or on the cover, I mean, there was glue everywhere, so that's why it looks like that. But yeah, it's a chrome oil pan. And what else do I have? I think that's it on the truck. She's running smooth, she doesn't overheat. I also did mechanically, we got the, well, actually I didn't do this because I wasn't here for work. I came for lunch and my brother realized that the timing chain was a little stretched, and since we had all of this apart, he offered to, or he said he would do it, he offered to change it out. So I was like, yeah, I was gonna buy it anyways later on, but since you're here working on the truck, let's take care of it right now. So we ended up doing that. So she's running a lot smoother, and it feels good to drive her, and she doesn't have like a crap load of noise coming out of the hood like it did before. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but you could hear it. It's kind of annoying, and it was dripping oil on my headers, like really, really bad from the valve cover. So everywhere I drove, there was oil coming out of it, and the truck gets a few looks. So it's kind of embarrassing when you get a few looks and there's like a crap load of smoke coming out of your engine bay, But it is what it is. I'm just got this truck a few months ago. I got a long ways to go, but I really had a good time out here with my family. I feel like I'm missing something in here, but anyways, I also ended up working on the Buick as well. The Buick, I was told by a mechanic that my transmission had gone to crap, and actually turned out to be engine mount or a motor mount, and I actually ended up doing a lot of work on this one too, because I was thinking about getting rid of it, but now that she's running good, I actually had my fiance go test drive her, and she said it drives just like when I first got her. So I ended up doing the motor mount right there. Actually, I didn't do that either. My brother did that, and then the valve cover gasket, and we also did the oil pan gasket on this one because it was leaking like crazy. And it's also embarrassing, as you guys can see, she's oily everywhere. I definitely gotta take both of these to the car wash, but I'm actually gonna take the truck for a cruise here in a little bit. But it sucks to be having that and that over there spot of oil. And then I got some oil spots here and right there. So I'm actually gonna put a little bit of soap. Gotta put a little more actually, because I put some yesterday on this side, because this is where I did the Buick right here, and as you can see that it does have a little bit of residue from the soap from yesterday, but I'm gonna put a little bit more and then get it wet. That way it activates a little bit, and it's a little easier for me later to do the scrubbing and to get the oil stains out. But yeah, it's embarrassing, man. Have a nice driveway, and my truck was leaking from everywhere, so I'm very glad and fortunate to have had my brother come out on vacation and help me do most of this work while they're out here, hanging on vacation. But we got it done, helped him out, had a good time with my father. Actually took my father yesterday for a test drive on the truck. First test drive after we fixed it, and actually first time going for a cruise with my father. I mean, we've always driven together because when I went to PR, I rented a car and he rode with me, and I learned in his car, but we never actually cruised, so it felt really good. I got a couple good pictures of that. That was pretty dope. I can't complain. I wasn't expecting everything that happened, getting surprised with parts, and it's not even done. I'm just still trying to put a little bit of, what's it called? Wait. Or soap on these stains. That way it's not as hard later on. I'm gonna use the power washer on these anyways. And I still gotta spray it with degreaser and whatnot. But yeah, so she's running smooth. I'm really pumped up about that. I'll be taking her for a ride here in a little bit. My brother also gave me this as a gift. He gave me some long headers. I'm gonna end up sanding these down real good and then doing the paint. I'm undecided on what I'm gonna do with it, what color I'm gonna paint him. I'm probably gonna do black. But I want to send a shout out to my brother for surprising me with these two. He found these online for a steal. So he bought these for me as well. He just told me, I got to do a little bit of work. Either put them like this, like they look like right now, which I really don't care, or sand them down and paint them, which I might do. I'm going to give it a few weeks. I'm just going to enjoy the heck out of the truck right now as long as I can, because I got both my babies driving good now. And there's not much I can say, man. Thanks to all of you guys who have been showing some support and sending me some love and good vibes, and giving me good comments about my family. I really, really enjoy that. I'm just gonna do my thing, I got a little bit of cleaning up to do. I made so much trash this weekend with parts and whatnot, but I am planning on getting my power steering, master cylinder, alternator bracket or starter, all that stuff chromed out from the same people. So, little by little, I say in one weekend I did probably about $1,000 worth of work to both the car and the truck, and I'm very excited. I can't wait to drive both of them. I can't wait to actually wash both of them and go for a cruise. Today is Sunday. It's early in the morning. I'm gonna take advantage that I'm completely done and go for a ride. Alright guys, keep on cruising.